Good morning. So I'm not sure that this is even something I'm going to share, but yesterday I went to an NA meeting with a friend of mine, and I stopped using drugs 16 years ago, and I was listening to other people's stories, and I just felt like I don't know. I felt like an imposter. Like, not that I don't know. I don't know the best way I can explain it is that. So one of the things they say at NA and AA is alcohol is a drug. And for me, like, alcohol was not really an issue for me. Like, I can go have a couple drinks and that's it, and I'm good. And it's not something I feel like I need to do or, anything like that. But when you go to these meetings, that's what they say, like, and it's funny, not funny, haha, but just funny that at the end of the meeting, like, I was talking to these people, and this one girl was talking to this other lady, and she said something about, I've thought about having a drink, and she was like, but you can't. And I was like, right there. You know what I mean? Like, right there, like, that's the thing. But I can. And I can. But at the same time, like, I just don't know. That's why I feel like I never really did that. I never really went to the meetings and stuff because, like, the thing of the meetings is that that's one of the things you can't do. And, like, I'm able to. Like, it doesn't affect my life like that. Like, I don't know how it happened exactly. Like, I just know that I stopped doing drugs and I don't feel the urge to do that. And I haven't for, I don't know, how many years. We'll say I stopped 16 years ago. I'd probably say 15 years. I never really wanted to do it anymore. Maybe a little less than that, but I don't, I know what it did to me, and I'm not going back there. It did not make me feel good. And I realized also that for me, it wasn't, I don't feel like I did drugs. I didn't do drugs to escape from anything. Like, I did drugs to try to hold on to somebody. Like, I did drugs because I didn't love myself enough to walk away from a person that was that wasn't holding on to me anymore. And that was the reason I chose that. Like, I chose that to hold on to somebody that was no longer holding on to me. And, I think that's the thing I needed to learn. Like, I didn't love myself enough then to just walk away from that person. And I feel like since that time, which was a very long time ago, I changed so much. And I think the thing I needed to learn was that I needed to love myself enough that I can walk away from someone. And, like, I'm not gonna turn to drugs in replacement, to make myself feel better or to escape. Like, I know everyone has different vices in their life, and, like, for me, I mean, I do vape. I quit smoking a couple years ago. I'm proud of myself because it took me a long time to get to that point. And I don't know, like, I feel like now though, like, I learned and I changed and I grew, and over the last couple years is where most of it, like, not most of it, like, the major part happened where, and I guess the big thing for me was I had the last few relationships I had, like, they didn't last long. And, some of them weren't really long term. But I didn't stay. Like, I didn't stay. I think now, though, like, part of me, like, I'm ready to start living my life again. Like, I am living my life, but I freaking, like, pretty much removed everything and everyone from my life that made me feel, or that I felt didn't treat me the way I deserved. And there weren't that many people left. So there weren't that many people still that I even talk to anymore. And I'm ready to let people back into my life, but I think I'm still a little afraid. You know, there's part of me that's afraid because, like, I wasn't. Oh, that's what else I want to talk about at the meeting. Like, a lot of the people were talking about how they used people and manipulated people and things like that, and that wasn't me. Like, I wasn't that way, and I'm not judging anybody that was. I'm just saying, like, we all do things differently, and my story is different, and you know, of course, we're all different people, but I was opposite of that. You know, like, I genuinely wanted to freaking help people, and I genuinely cared about people, and I genuinely, like, wanted to do right by people. I think for me is I wanted that back. I wanted someone to give that back to me, and so many times, like, I didn't get that back. And I guess the thing is that I just needed to learn that, like, when someone's not giving me what I deserve, that I don't need that shit. So at the same time, like, now I have reservations because, like, I guess I kind of lost a little trust in myself. But it wasn't about me. Like, I didn't do the wrong things. Like, I just held on to people too long sometimes, and or held on to hope that for people that didn't have hope for themselves, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm ready to have that different life, the one where I believe in myself and I trust myself and I allow people back into my life. But there's part of me that's still a little standoffish with it. And I mean, I know I have my reasons, but I have to remember that not everyone's like that, and everybody had their reasons for the way they did things, and it wasn't about me. So, alright, everyone. Love, peace, stay tuned.